Sweet potatoes are a beloved food. It is delicious, nourishing, and full of health benefits. However, when you buy more than you can eat at once, they can easily sprout, shrivel, and lose nutrients, making them less tasty. Worse yet, they may rot or grow mold, producing harmful toxins such as solanine or aflatoxin, which can be dangerous to your health. Today, I'll share a few simple ways to store sweet potatoes so they stay sweeter, fresher, and last up to a year. In particular, you can preserve them to eat all winter. Let's get started. First, choose the right sweet potatoes. Pick ones that are intact, not crushed, have no black spots, are firm to the touch. It's best if they still have a bit of soil on the skin, as this means they were harvested recently and are still fresh. They might look a little dirty, but that's actually a good sign, and they'll store longer. Clean, soil-free sweet potatoes can be older and won't last as long. If the sweet potatoes still have wet soil on them, don't store them right away. Let them air dry for 1 to 2 days first. You can sun-dry them briefly, but not for too long, just enough to dry the surface. Over-drying will cause the potatoes to lose too much moisture. Once the soil is dry, they're ready for storage. If you have a large batch to store, here are 2 effective methods you can try. Method 1. Use a cardboard box and baking soda. Prepare a cardboard box sized according to how many sweet potatoes you want to store. Then, line the bottom of the box with newspaper or a clean cloth. Now arrange the sweet potatoes in a single layer, keeping space between each one. You shouldn't place them too close together or stack them on top of each other. If one goes bad, it can quickly spoil the rest. Next, prepare a paper towel. Put 1 spoon of baking soda in the paper towel. Wrap it up. Then, use a belt to roll it up tightly. Thus, the homemade desiccant pack is ready for us to preserve sweet potatoes. Place the packet on top of the first layer of sweet potatoes. Baking soda helps absorb excess moisture and keeps the box environment dry, preventing the potatoes from sprouting or rotting due to high humidity. So it is very effective when preserving sweet potatoes. Add another layer of newspaper on top. You can use old clothes, towels, or paper, or anything that absorbs moisture and lets air circulate. Then put another layer of potatoes on top. Next, put a pack of baking soda on top. Do this until all the sweet potatoes are gone. Finish with 1 last layer of newspaper. Then close the box tightly and store it in a cool, dry, and well-ventilated place, away from sunlight. If possible, elevate the box on a brick or small chair to keep it off the ground. Direct contact with the floor can trigger sprouting. This method keeps your sweet potatoes fresh for up to 6 months without sprouting. Method 2. You can also use ash, dry sand, or grain husks, sunflower shells, or bean pods. First, prepare a cardboard box. Then spread a layer of ash evenly at the bottom. Now, place the sweet potatoes on top, making sure they don't touch each other or the sides of the box. This prevents one bad potato from spoiling the rest. Ash works as a natural moisture absorber, keeping the potatoes dry and preventing mold growth. After finishing stacking, pour a layer of ash on top and level it. Its mild alkalinity creates an environment that discourages harmful bacteria and rot. The ash also acts as a protective cushion, keeping the potatoes from direct contact with air and stabilizing moisture. Then stack another layer of sweet potatoes on top. Do this until all the sweet potatoes are gone. Finally, cover the top with a 2 to 3 centimeter thick layer of ash. Close the lid of the box. Place the box or box in a cool, dry place and avoid direct sunlight. With this method, your sweet potatoes can last up to 1 full year. Every 10 days, check them to make sure none have spoiled to remove any that show signs of rot to prevent it from spreading. These methods are simple, natural, and highly effective. If you want to store a small amount of sweet potatoes, You can use one of the following 3 methods. Method 1. Prepare paper towels, cloth, or newspaper. Place a sweet potato in the middle. Then wrap it tightly, making sure no part of the potato is exposed. This method works well because dry paper towels can absorb moisture from the air, preventing the sweet potatoes from becoming damp and helping them stay fresh for a longer time. After wrapping, place the sweet potatoes in a bag. Press out all the air and tie the bag tightly. Store the bag in a cool, dry, and well-ventilated place away from direct sunlight. This method helps preserve the sweet potatoes longer without losing nutrients. If you put the sweet potatoes directly into a plastic bag, they can easily sprout or rot. But wrapping them in paper towels before sealing them in a bag helps them stay fresh for weeks. Method 2. Take plastic wrap and place each sweet potato on it. Wrap the sweet potato tightly with the plastic wrap, squeezing out all the air inside. The plastic wrap helps retain surface moisture, preventing it from evaporating, keeping the sweet potatoes fresh, and reducing the chance of bacterial contamination. Once wrapped, place the sweet potatoes into a clean plastic bag. Remove all the air and tie the bag tightly. Finally, store the bag in the refrigerator. When you're ready to eat, simply take them out. With this method, you can keep sweet potatoes fresh for up to a week. Method 3. For sweet potatoes that have already been boiled, steamed, or baked but not finished, you can store them as follows. Prepare a container or Ziploc bag. Place the cooked sweet potatoes inside and close the lid. Store them in the refrigerator for 3 to 5 days. Where are you watching from? Please leave a comment to let me know. If you want to store them for a longer period, first cut them into bite-sized pieces. It's nice to know that we see each other all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It's great to see your support. Then, remove the skin. Next, place them into a container or Ziploc bag. Keep them in the freezer for 1 to 2 months. When stored in the refrigerator or freezer, the texture of the sweet potatoes may change and the center can become firmer, so it's best to consume them within a short time. Before eating stored sweet potatoes, always check for signs of spoilage, such as an unusual smell or a slimy texture. If you notice any of these signs, discard them immediately. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.